give me my food, sir. What the fuck is you talking about? So I'm completely focused. And as he's ranting and raving, and he's like, yeah, like I would have never did that. I deserve so much better. And I'm just like gesturing towards the bed. What's up, my Gunja kings and queens? Welcome back to the Smoker Circle, and if you're new, welcome. Today we're doing a story time about how I had a 57-year-old man throw a tantrum in the middle of a cocktail bar. Let's get into it. Okay, so starting with a blank canvas, and we are going to start our eyebrows. I'm going to do them off camera so I can focus. I'll be right back. Eyebrows are done. Now, let's get into the story time. Also, if you can hear something, I have my washer going, and she's loud. This is a mummy. Besides the point. So, let's get into how I had a 57-year-old man crashing out at a cocktail bar. So, let's start from the top. It was a date that we had planned to see each other. It was a Wednesday. And at first, he had asked me if 7 o'clock was okay the day before. He's like, oh, is 7 o'clock okay? And then I'm like, yeah. And then he texts me the morning of, and it's like, it's 7:30 to 8 o'clock okay? And I'm like, no, let's keep it at like 7:30 latest. You know, I don't want it to go over. He's like, okay, that's perfect. So fast forward, 7:30 runs around, and nowhere to be found. I haven't heard from him. Okay, you know, whatever. You know, maybe he had to find parking. You know, that's okay. 7:35, nothing. 7:40, nothing. He ends up texting me at like 7:43, and he's like, oh, I'll be out front in 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. I planned on this being our last outing anyway because I just really wasn't feeling him and it wasn't growing. Now, I will say, like, he was doing all the things. He was showing up. Days were great. I planned them. Like I said in my last video, I love to plan. So any place I wanted to go, he was doing, paid for everything, sent me money, gifts, like all of the things, but I just still like really wasn't feeling him. All right, so night starts off the same way. We go to the first place, a restaurant that I wanted to try, which was absolutely fucking delicious. Trivoli Tavern in Chicago, so good. And they have this dessert that everyone gets. Like, they're known for this fucking dessert. The bartender asked, like after we were done eating, he asked if we wanted something else. And I'm like, oh, you probably already know what I'm gonna say. And he's like, yeah. So he's like, oh, do you want it here or do you want it to go? Oh, well, babe, I want it to go. This man offered to get a piece of my fucking cake, literally. Yeah, you could go ahead and wrap that up for me. So got it to go. I would always make him take my photos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I trained him very well to take really good photos for my Instagram. So after dinner, I was like, yeah, I need some photos at this fucking bar because it was so cute. I also always made sure that we sat at the bar because I never wanted to, I never wanted to necessarily be alone with him. Oh, also a little nugget I want to add. So this date was actually something that was rescheduled because we were originally supposed to go out on a Saturday, but we had to go out that following Wednesday because he texted me the day of on Saturday. It was like, oh, you know, I'm not feeling well. And I'm like, oh, I do not like being around sick people. So I'm like, oh, that's okay. You know, we could just reschedule. Okay, great. Now, I think it was maybe the next day, he had texted me something like, do you still want to do the original plan? Because we already planned out what was happening. He's like, do you want to stick with the original plan? Or you come to my house and cook for me. I had to read this message twice. I will put it in here so y'all can see the wording yourself. he asked, you come to my house and you cook for me. At first I thought it was worded wrong. I'm like, maybe he asked me over his house and he cooked for me. No. Because he's like, oh, I'm always out, when I'm on the road working and I eat out so much. So you come to my house and cook for me. At that point, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be the last time we see each other. So after the photos are taken, we go to the next spot, which is another place that I've been wanting to try forever. It's called After Chicago, and it is such a beautiful cocktail lounge. Like, I was so excited to try it. So takeout in tow, I had leftover pasta and I had the cake that I had taken to go. This is important. So we get to the cocktail bar. It's a fucking vibe, super nice. And we're just kind of talking. It never, I feel like the conversation was never really engaging, but I'm fun, so I'm gonna have a good time no matter what. So as we're sitting there talking, we hear a lot of laughing. So it was two other pairs. It was us, and then it was two other pairs of people that were sitting at the bar, and then it was a couple that was at a table, but that was really it. It was a Wednesday, so it wasn't too crazy. And then we kept hearing this laughing. So I didn't know where it was coming from. And I was like, oh, whoever that is, sound like they're having a good time. I thought it was workers in the back. And I'm like, oh, well, this is actually a really good work environment because it sounded like they was having a great time. I low-key started to get FOMO because it was a bunch of girls. I love the girls. I just heard a bunch of girls giggling. So a few minutes go past. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. So I go to the restroom, and as I'm at the sink, well, actually, no. Yeah. So as I'm at the sink, this girl comes in and she's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I saw you when you came in. I saw once you took that fur coat off, you are just so pretty. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, thank you. And she's like, I didn't know if I wanted to say anything. And I'm like, yes, please. I'm happy that you said something right now. She's like, yeah, I was kind of nervous, but I just had to let you know you're so pretty. I'm like, oh my God, girl, thank you. Right? So I didn't think nothing of it. She goes into her stall. I take a few mirror selfies, as one does. And at first I was like, I think it'd be awkward if I'm still in the bathroom. So I'm like, you know what, let me just hurry up and take these pictures and leave out before she comes out. That didn't happen. So she comes out, she's washing her hands, and we still are talking. And she's like, yeah, I just met these group of girls, they were some bad bitches, and they're like, you're a bad bitch. So we just kind of ended up talking. And I was like, oh, are y'all in that room to the side? I heard y'all. She was like, yeah, and I just met them, we're having a good time. So they also had a band that performed, but we got there too late, so we saw the band wrapping up. So the guys from the band were also in that room with them. So she pulls out a weed pen and she's like, oh, do you wanna smoke? And I'm like, absolutely. I told y'all, even though I don't smoke as much, I'm still gonna hit some shit if I see it. So I'm like, girl, yeah, let's do it. So we're talking, whatever. It's a great conversation. And this guy, we hear a knock on the bathroom, on the bathroom door. What the fuck? And it's a guy, and he basically brought her a shot. So it's one of the musicians. So I'm like, oh, you didn't bring me a shot? Mind you, this man did not even know I existed. But, just cute little banter. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I would have if I knew that you were in here, this, that, and the third, kind of going back and forth. And she's talking to me, and she's like, how the fuck did you do that? And I'm like, do what? And she's like, I need to learn that, how to talk to men so comfortably. So I'm like, oh, girl, you talking to the right one. I could definitely show you a few things. So we hit it off. She's super cool. But then she's like, oh, I want to introduce you to the other girls. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So we leave the bathroom, we go to the little room, introduce a bunch of bad bitches, love that, super good energy, super nice, super sweet. And they're like, oh, we're gonna go to another bar after this, do you want to come? And I'm like, oh, yeah, but I have somebody with me. And the girl had asked, we call her Bathroom Bestie. Bathroom Bestie had told the guy, she can ride with us, because she was talking to one of the musicians. She's like, she can ride with us, but she has a guy with her. And she literally said he's big and old. So they're like, he's like, his car, he didn't know if he was gonna fit in the back seat type shit. So, I mean, fair. And I'm like, no, that's fine. Like, we can Uber. And she's like, okay, good. Like, you know? So I'm like, give me your number just in case. Like, just in case. Like, I don't want to lose you. Give me your number. So we exchange numbers. And then I go back to him. And I'm like, you know what? Wait a second. I want to introduce you. Because at this point, I had to look back from the time I like took the selfie to the time that I text her my number. It was like 15 minutes. So I was gone like 15 minutes. And at that point, I saw that everybody that was like in the bar part was gone. So the two couples were gone, and then a couple that was sitting off to the side were gone. So it was just him sitting at the bar by himself. At that point, I had walked up with Bathroom Bestie in tow, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, I just met her. She's so sweet. They're about to go to another spot. Do you want to come? Literally invited him. Do you want to come? And he's like, no, I'm going home. So at first I thought like, he's old, he's tired, he just wants to end the night. No worries. Oh, no. Okay. So he starts to stand up. And I also want to note that he had a limp that I didn't notice until that day. Okay. So he starts to stand up and he's like, oh, you abandoned me. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes and you just left me. I deserve better. Sir, it's literally been 15 minutes. Relax. We are in a social setting. I'm gonna need you to calm down. So at that point, once Bathroom Bestie seen him kind of like, you know, getting completely out of character, she just kind of goes back into the little side room. And I didn't say anything. I tried my hardest not to fucking laugh because it's like he was genuinely upset. Like he was fucking mad. And I'm trying not to laugh because I'm like, sir, can you be any more unserious? You were over 15 minutes late picking me up with no word, and I didn't say shit because it's not that fucking serious. And you were mad because I met a girl that was super nice and wanted to go to another spot. And I invited you. I literally could have just been like, oh, you know, it was great. I didn't plan on seeing him after that anyway, and I could have just left. But I literally was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Let me go back. I want to I want to introduce you to who the fuck I just met and invite you to go if you want to go. So as he's still saying the same shit. He's like, yeah, I would have never done that to you. Like, I deserve better. I was just sitting here looking stupid. And he already had his coat on. So as he's saying this, he starts to pick up the takeout bags. So he's just saying the same shit over and over and over. I stopped listening at a point because now I'm fixated on these takeout bags. Sir, you're not taking my food. I thought at first he was like taking it as protest, like, yeah, bitch, you're not getting this. But I was so fixated on him. I couldn't focus on nothing else because you could crash out, you could blow up. I don't really care about nothing. Give me my food, sir. What the fuck is you talking about? So I'm completely focused. And as he's ranting and raving, and he's like, yeah, like I would have never did that. I deserve so much better. And I'm just like gesturing towards the bag. I'm literally like, so you have something in mind. And I think because he was just so riled up in the moment, he didn't even realize, because he gives me the bag. He hands me the bag. But after that, I didn't say anything. So he leaves out, storms out. I have my food. Bathroom Bestie immediately comes back up and she's like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, girl, I don't even know. So I grab my coat, my purse. I go into the little area that they were all sitting at. And she's like, that was fucking crazy. First of all, he's ugly. And he's sitting here telling you that he deserves better. I'm like, girl, I don't even take it personally. He just needed to get that off, whatever. So me, Beth and Bestie, and the guy musician, we leave together because we're riding together. So we're like talking shit about it, laughing about it. Like, that was fucking crazy. I've never seen nobody react that way. And we're literally talking shit about him, walking out. The musician's walking first. Beth and Bestie's in the middle. I'm in the back. So we're walking out talking, and then the dude is on the curb waiting for an Uber. So he's just like on the curb, like staring at his phone type shit. So the musician is like, wait. He's like telling us because he's like, dude is right here. So we all started holding hands, going in a fucking line, fucking giggling, walking past this grown baby that just made the literal biggest scene one could ever see. I want to do like a simple look today. I think I'm just going to stream on Twitch. If y'all have not added me, add me on Twitch, Gypsy Spirit, with 2 T's. You'll see me. But after that, the rest of the night went so good. We went to like a divey type bar and it was so much fun. I have not heard from him since then, thank God. This is the final look. I wanted to keep it simple. That was basically the end of the night. Like, the rest of my night were really good. The group was super fun. So it was no love lost.